The mysterious package. A strange delivery. It was a quiet afternoon at the Smith family's house. John was reading the newspaper, and Emily was making lunch in the kitchen. Lily and Jack were playing in the backyard when the doorbell rang. "I'll get it," Lily shouted, running to the door. When she opened it, there was no one there. But a small, brown package was sitting on the doorstep. "Mom, Dad, there's a package here," Lily called. John and Emily came to the door. "Who's it from?" John asked. Lily looked at the label. "It doesn't say. It just has our address, but no name." "That's strange," Emily said, looking at the package. "We didn't order anything." "What's inside?" The family gathered around the kitchen table, staring at the mysterious package. Jack, always curious, said, "Can we open it?" "I'm not sure," Emily replied. "It could be a mistake." "But what if it's something important?" Lily added. After a moment, John decided. "Let's open it and see what's inside." Carefully, John opened the package. Inside was a small wooden box with a lock on it. "A box with a lock?" Jack said, looking surprised. "What's this for?" "Maybe it's a puzzle," Lily said, her eyes shining with excitement. The mystery deepens. The wooden box was old and had a strange symbol on it. None of them had seen anything like it before. They tried to open the lock, but they didn't have the key. "It looks like we need to find a key," John said. "But where could it be?" "Maybe there's a clue in the house," Jack suggested. "Let's look around." The family split up and started searching the house. They looked in drawers, cabinets, and even under the furniture. But they couldn't find a key anywhere. "I don't think the key is here," Emily said after searching the living room. "Maybe it's hidden outside," Lily suggested. "Let's check the backyard." Searching for the key. The family went outside and started looking in the garden. They checked under rocks, in the flower beds, and even inside the treehouse. But there was no key to be found. "This is harder than I thought," Jack said, sitting down on the grass. Just then, their neighbor Mrs. Gomez came over. "Hello, Smith family. What are you all doing out here?" "We found a mysterious package with a locked box inside. And we're trying to find the key," Lily explained. "A locked box, you say?" Mrs. Gomez said, looking interested. "I love a good mystery. Can I help?" "Sure," Emily said. "We're not having much luck finding the key." The key is found. Mrs. Gomez joined the search, and after a few minutes, she called out, "I think I found something." She was holding a small, rusty key. It was hidden under a stone near the fence. "Wow, you found it," Jack said, running over to see. The family gathered around as Mrs. Gomez handed the key to John. He carefully inserted it into the lock on the wooden box and turned it. The lock clicked open. "Let's see what's inside," John said, lifting the lid. The surprise inside. Inside the box was a piece of paper and an old coin. The paper had a message written on it. "Congratulations! You have found the treasure. This coin is a gift from the past." "A treasure?" Jack said, his eyes wide with excitement. Emily looked at the coin. "It looks really old. I wonder where it's from." "Maybe it's from a pirate," Jack said, imagining an exciting adventure. Mrs. Gomez smiled. "It could be. Sometimes, people hide things like this as part of a game or a mystery for others to solve." Well, whatever it is, it was fun solving the mystery, John said, laughing. And we couldn't have done it without you, Mrs. Gomez. A fun day with the family. The Smith family thanked Mrs. Gomez for her help and invited her to stay for lunch. They all sat together, talking about the mysterious package and the treasure they found. That was exciting, Lily said, eating her sandwich. I wonder if there are more mysteries like this. Maybe we'll find another one someday, Emily said with a smile. As the day came to an end, the family looked at the coin and the box, feeling happy about the adventure they had together. Even though they didn't know where the package came from, it had brought them closer as a family. Dinner at the Gomez's. An invitation from the neighbors. One afternoon, the Smith family was relaxing at home when the doorbell rang. Emily went to the door and found their neighbor, Anna Gomez, standing there with a big smile. Hi, Emily. I was wondering if you and your family would like to come over for dinner tonight. Carlos is making his famous pasta, and we would love to have you join us, Anna said. Emily smiled back. That sounds wonderful. Let me ask John and the kids. Emily turned to her family. The Gomez family has invited us over for dinner tonight. What do you think? Yum. I love Mr. Gomez's pasta, Lily said excitedly. Me too. Can we go, Mom? Jack added. John nodded. It's a great idea. It'll be fun to spend time with our neighbors. Preparing for dinner. Later that evening, the Smith family got ready to go to the Gomez's house. Emily made a dessert to bring, and Lily helped her. We should bring something special as a thank you, Emily said. How about cookies? Lily suggested. Good idea, Emily replied. After the cookies were baked, the family walked over to the Gomez's house. The delicious smell of pasta filled the air as they arrived. Anna opened the door and welcomed them in. Come on in. Dinner is almost ready. A warm welcome. Inside the Gomez's house, the table was set beautifully. Candles were lit, and there were plates of salad, bread, and pasta. Carlos was in the kitchen, stirring a large pot of pasta sauce. Hello, Smith family. Welcome to our home, he said cheerfully. It smells amazing in here, John said, taking in the delicious aroma. Thank you. I hope you're hungry, Carlos said with a grin. The families sat down at the table together. Anna brought out the pasta, and Carlos served everyone. The plates were filled with steaming hot pasta, topped with rich tomato sauce and cheese. Enjoying the meal. As they began to eat, everyone talked and laughed. The children, Lily, Jack, and Diego, talked about their favorite school activities and games. Meanwhile, the adults shared stories about work and life in the neighborhood. This pasta is so good, Jack said, his mouth full of food. Mr. Gomez, how do you make it so tasty? Lily asked, curious about the recipe. Carlos smiled. It's a family recipe. My grandmother taught me how to make it when I was a boy. That's so cool, Jack said. Can you teach us sometime? Of course. We can have a cooking lesson one day, Carlos replied with a laugh. A sweet ending. After they finished their pasta, Emily brought out the cookies she and Lily had baked. We made these for dessert, Emily said, placing the cookies on the table. Thank you. They look delicious, Anna said, taking one. Everyone enjoyed the cookies, and the evening ended with more laughter and conversation. The Smith family thanked the Gomez family for the wonderful meal. This was such a fun night. Thank you so much for inviting us, Emily said. We're so glad you could come. We'll have to do this again soon, Anna replied. Walking home. As the Smith family walked back home, Lily and Jack couldn't stop talking about the delicious dinner. I can't wait for Mr. Gomez to teach us how to make that pasta, Lily said. Me too. And the cookies were a great idea, Jack added. John smiled at his kids. I'm glad we have such great neighbors. The family arrived home, feeling happy and full after a lovely evening with their friends.